Welcome to Kaiseriech in Hearts of Iron 4. I'm your host, City, and today we are doing a guide on how to prevent the American Civil War. And this is for version Alpha 0.7.2, as you can see here. And so if the game updates, this may not apply. So, what are we doing? Or what do we need to do? Well, most of the events will happen. Most is based on events. And they will happen to you. In terms of the setup here, just do your normal setup stuff that you wouldn't do for any game. Whether it's industry, or guns, or whatever. Because it is not necessary to prevent the Civil War. Okay, so this is the first event where you have a choice. Which you lose stability. Or you would lose a little bit less stability. Ultimately, I don't know if this affects it at all or not. But go for this just in case. Nothing we can do, because more stability is always better. The first major event, which doesn't come until September of 36, is a day in September. And the idea is, should elections happen? Or should the military take over? You don't want, if you want to avoid a civil war, this ain't the way to do it. The elections must go ahead. And that bypasses the 1936 election. And soon, you will be able to choose the winner of said election. Oh, and just as a bonus recommendation, the first thing I would do when you get 150 political power, just get Bethlehem Steel. It's not necessary for preventing the Civil War. It's just really, really good. So here it is. The 1936 U.S. presidential election. So, you can go to the extreme parties, which is obviously not gonna win. Prevent Civil War. You pick one of those two, obviously. It's just like, do you pick the Republican or the Democrat? Well, it is crucial. Do you pick Charles Curtis, the Republican? He's the only one who could prevent the Civil War. And with that done, it now bypasses this focus. And so you can focus on these things. On getting to compromise with Reed. Which means you gotta get all these done. So first, go with the Economic Relief Act. And yes, you're going to get America First and the CSA contesting your election results. Alright. Next, you have to do the Passive Liberties Act. Okay. So, Reed, which is the leader of the communists, essentially the syndicalists, is protesting. There's a strike among his people. Now, you must negotiate. Do not say they are pointless. Negotiate, or else you will get the Civil War. And next event is long diplomacy present negotiations, which is the other faction. The, what do you call them? the America First Party. You have to say he has no business here. He will screw it up for you if you don't. Okay. So Reed puts his demands to Curtis, which you could either give in to his demands or implement some of his reforms. Well, I would not do all of them. Do some. Because that makes Canada hate you. And Canada may intervene. So don't give in to all of them. Only implement some. Alright. Long protest reforms. So he's against it. Either give in to him without alienate Reed, or give assurances we can. You need to give him what assurances we can. You have to keep the deal with Reed going. And then here it goes. MacArthur proposes assassination of Long. So Douglas MacArthur found that with spies, that if they take him out, the entire movement will go away. So it's far too dangerous, or do it. Obviously you have to do it. Don't let Long survive. And then assassination attempt at Huey Long. So, do not say he miraculously survives. If you say that, well, obviously you're getting Civil War at this point. It's like, that's just... It's like you're so close, and then you just screwed up. Huey Long is dead. And we lose some guns and some stability. But that should be the end of the Civil War. Yeah, here it goes. With the America First Party broken as political force, and the combined syndicates satisfied with our reforms, the political crisis in our country appears to have passed. The world is still a dangerous place, and our focus in foreign affairs will have to be decided eventually. But for now, we can rest easy. Boom. You've prevented the Civil War. And now, you should you have other parts. Your focus tree unlocked. So where we'd go from here? We have to do a war economy. So you can focus on all this stuff, which will make your economy better. Which is probably useful. And you have choices on where to go next. You're also not going to be reclaiming America, because you've already done that. You could intervene in other countries. You could, build up. And you can make your own faction. Or you can either join the Entente or Germany. So there's a lot you can do from here on out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the guide. You prevented the Civil War. Now you're ready to do as you please in the rest of the world. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.